Nvidia, how about this for a range today, Pete? Nvidia opens today at 87, down from 94. So a $7 drop, pretty damn ugly. Lows for many, many months. But then explodes to the upside to 101. And then when it turns out that Trump's not going to pause on his tariffs, it comes back down. But it's still up on the day, almost a buck right now, 95.20. So, wow, what's going on with Nvidia here, Pete? Have they drawn the line in the sand?
Yeah, I think you got to at least keep a nice eye on it, John, for those that are probably not really willing to understand the volatility of this one. You know, I can understand why you might want to be on the sideline a little bit longer, but I do think that there are some stocks out there. When you look at what their fundamentals look like, John, I mean, the fact that these guys have free cash flow of it's $44 billion, when you've got cash versus debt of $33 billion, when you've got a PE, a forward PE of 21, and even if you go back to this past quarter and where was the PE, it was at 32. I'd say you put all those things together and you say, hey, this is a stock that was where? 140. Where is it now? It's in double digits. It's I think there are potential for opportunities out there. Not for everybody, because it could be a very, very difficult ride. It could be a big roller coaster like today. But I think when you look at the fundamental side of this thing and then marry that with where the stock is now and where it came from, there's a lot of reasons that one, if nothing else, is one to watch and make some decisions. Maybe there's unusual options come in, whatever those decisions might make. But I mean, I think that there are going to be decisions to be made for sure.
Well, what about, Pete, what's going on right now in KWEB? Yeah. KWEB. By the way, before I jump to that, Pete, your point about volatility, and we always say volatility is basically the square root of 256, which is the approximate number of trading days in the year. Because at least for now, we don't trade every day. We only trade maximum of 5 days a week. So they take the square root of 256. It happens to be 16. So a reading of 16 is a 1% move. Well, so you can imagine that when we see a 60 VIX like we saw today, that's basically, 5 of those 16% moves, Pete. We're seeing 75.80 in Nvidia right now. So that's putting in a lot of movement, and it still isn't enough because it's moved 15% today. Yeah. That's just Nvidia.